Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Elemental Face Yoga with Polina. My channel is all about how to help your face age naturally and gracefully using effective facial toning exercises and massage to get your face noticeable results that last. In this video, I'm going to show you effective and easy to follow face yoga techniques which are perfect for the needs of the 40+ skin. If you're in your 40s and you're looking for ways to support your facial beauty with face exercise, then you've come to the right place. Learn what techniques are best for your skin and face at this age and find out how to activate dormant face muscles with my easy to follow instructions. The main focus in our 40s is to re-energize the skin, to plump up the declining collagen levels and also to firm up the muscles that are perhaps starting already to lose their tone. There are numerous skin changes that are happening at this time and mainly driven by hormonal changes of perimenopause, menopause in women, which can lead to skin dryness, dullness, formation of expression lines, namely around the eyes, alongside the nose, under the chin, and also along the jawline and the neck. The neck muscles especially are starting to show signs of aging, especially we have been forgetting to apply skincare there. So can we do something about it? Absolutely, we can. The key to creating a radiant, confident face in your 40s is consistent, targeted face exercise routine, which takes into account all major muscle groups. I'm going to show you a daily ritual which includes all of the above, and doing this consistently 5 to 6 times a week will produce best results. So make sure that your skin is moisturized before you start and have a table mirror ready to check your positioning and technique frequently. Are you ready? Come and join me. Let's start by tuning into our face. Inhaling as you close the eyes. Fully exhaling through the mouth, allowing the tension to relax from your neck, your shoulders, and your face. Inhale, nice and deep, from your belly all the way up towards the top of the chest. Exhaling, relaxing tension. Once more, deep breath in and out. Let's open the eyes, starting with the preparation of the facial muscles with our tapping technique. So starting to tap on the neck, from the base of the neck, all the way up onto the sides and the front of the neck. So with your fingers traveling, nice pace, staying relaxed under your tap. So you're feeling that your facial muscles are not tensing, or if they are tense, relaxing them, traveling onto the jawline. And then doing the same here on the line of the jaw, all the way from your chin towards your earlobes. Coming up onto your cheeks, tapping over any folds here. If you've got nasolabial folds and marionette lines here already, then just tapping over them. Again, relaxing the tension that you feel there. And tapping all over the cheeks. Also the outer edges of the face here up towards the temples. Deep breaths in and out through the nose, making sure that your breathing flows, coming up onto the forehead. The forehead is very prone to tension, as you may know. So the lines, the horizontal and the vertical lines form here as a result of us pulling the muscles in and holding them in that contracted state for lengths of time. So here the tapping also helps us to relax that tension. All right, and then we'll release our hands down, take a breath in and out. Starting with the forehead exercise, taking our index fingers on top of the eyebrows and positioning our thumbs very lightly on top of the cheekbones. And make sure your thumbs are not dragging the cheekbones down, they're just there to get them out of the way. Now, the index fingers will press the eyebrows down, holding them in place. And now with our eyebrows, we're going to try and move all the way up by raising the eyebrows and closing them, but just noticing that actually there's no lines formed on the forehead as a result. So this is an isometric contraction. We're isolating the muscles of the forehead called frontalis. And we're moving the eyebrows up. We're doing that for about 10, 12 times. Keeping your eye muscles relaxed, so we're not expressing or over-expressing with the eyes, just the eyebrows. Now slowly allow the fingers to relax, your forehead to relax, and then just finish with another tap here. So tapping all the way around. Deep breath in and out. And then with your index and middle finger, come into the center and then flick over your 11 lines here. So any frown lines that you have here, even if you don't have them, this would be a very good prevention for us to do. So just gonna do little flicks over those lines and we're gonna relax it. So now connecting to the forehead, noticing that sense of aliveness there, the warmth, the kind of the glow that happens as a result of us doing just this very, very simple technique. Now we're gonna move on to the eyes. So with the eyes, we want to be able to work the lower eyelids and also the upper eyelids. So we start with the lower eyelids first, just to see if we can gain some control of our muscles here. Now, 2 finger pads, index and middle, will go on the outer edges of the eye. So make sure just you cover that section here, the outer edge. Then looking straight ahead with good posture, so make sure your shoulders relax, your neck is in neutral position. Draw up the lower eyelids for 1. And release them, and 2, like little pulses. And try not to over-engage the upper eyelids. So here I'm getting a little bit closer to the screen so you can see what I'm doing. Just drawing the lower eyelids. Isolating just the lower eyelids, pulling them up. It's not 100% pull, so you're in a complete squint. You're still able to see quite well. They're looking straight ahead of you rather than looking down or looking up. Pulling up, again, aiming for about 10 to 12 here. And breathing through as you do that, making sure other muscles of the face are not getting involved. Just the under the eyes. Good. And then slowly relax, close the eyes, relax your hands down, take a big breath in and out. And open the eyes. We're ready to do our next technique, which is for the upper eyelids. We'll take 2 finger pads, index and middle, just on the outer edges of our eyebrows. We're going to do a little lift here, very tiny. Then from here, open the eyes really wide and then bring them to neutral. Again, open wide and bring them to neutral. So we are engaging just the upper eyelids. We're not doing anything with the eyebrows and just noticing how I'm not moving the eyebrows at all. And this could be quite tricky for a lot of people to isolate the movement of just the eyes without the movement of your corrugator muscles, which are the eyebrows. And again, just opening and closing. You feel how the upper eyelids starting to work and feel more alive. Again, that opening and closing doesn't have to be too big. So it could just be very small, up and down, just to neutral. And again, up and down. Again, aiming for about 10, 12. If you wish, you can do 15 just to practice a little bit more. Then slowly relax, release the fingers down, take a breath in and out. Let's move on to the cheeks. So we're going to work with, first of all, feeling the aliveness in the cheeks, warming the cheeks up. And then we're going to go ahead and strengthen the muscles of the mid cheeks, upper cheeks, and then lower cheeks when we come to work with the lower part of the face. So starting with a technique called puffer fish, we're going to use air to blow up the cheeks from the inside out. Here, because again, if you worry that it creates lines around the mouth, don't worry, because we're going to place a hand over the mouth, smoothing out any lines. Keep the air puffed out into the cheeks so you have that nice taut feeling here in the cheeks, and then start to tap on one side of the face. So your taps are quite firm here. Keep going, and you're aiming to go all through the cheek. Yeah, so not just in one place, so you're going through all of the cheek. and then switch to the other side. Good, and then slowly relax. Again, connect to your cheeks. You will find again the sensation has changed. You might feel again more warmth and activation there, which is our purpose. So we brought more blood to the surface of the skin, and now we can work with the muscles themselves. Let's create an O shape with our mouth. And an O shape, we don't want to make it too tight around the lips, although we do need to hold the lips in a little bit. Creating the O shape so that it pulls the cheeks down and forward. Hold the O shape, connect to your mouth corners so you can tap at them. And now move your mouth corners up towards the top of your ears. So we're going to move them, and then we're going to release them whilst holding our O shape. So it's going to look like that. So making sure you're pulling back with the cheeks, not just with the mouth corners themselves. Do twice more. And then after that, relax everything down. Feel the activation in this section of the cheek. So the section arising from the mouth corners, wrapping towards the earlobes. So for us, it's very important to keep the cheeks nice and strong and firm, because that would influence also how the lower part of the face looks. It will influence whether we have jowls or not. It will influence whether we have turkey neck or slackening also through the neck muscles. So for us, cheeks are really, really important to keep nice and strong. So those exercises are the key to do. We'll start with the initial preparation, which is just an upward smile. And we're smiling up with our cheek muscles, lifting our cheekbones up. It's gonna look like that. So we've just had the cheeks are neutral, and then we just lifted them up. And now as we lifted them here, we need to try and relax the muscles under the eyes, so you don't have that kind of extra squeeze there. So the muscles are relaxed, but you might find there's a few creases there just because the cheeks have lifted, and that's pushed the muscles up. Don't worry about that, that's all okay. So we lift it into that upward smile, and that's a preparation for our exercise. Holding that position, mouth corners at the same level. Now placing your 2 finger pads just right in the center of the cheekbones under the pupil of your eye. And then starting, without changing your position, starting now to pulse your upper cheeks into your finger pads. And then make sure that you're isolating just to the upper cheeks and not to the eyes, yeah? So we're gonna go pulsing. I don't know if you can see, it's a very tiny movement, quite subtle here. And my upper cheeks are contracting continuously. So I'm holding either 2 finger pads or 1 finger pad, doesn't matter. I'm trying to relax my eyes and just let those cheekbones bounce up into those finger pads. Again, aiming for about 10 to 12 times. Hold the mouth corners at the same level. So mouth corners don't droop. Wonderful. And then slowly release everything down. Take a breath in as you're starting to connect to your cheekbones. Exhale as you relax. And again, notice, so always acknowledging after each move that you've done, the feeling that you created in the muscle. So there could be a feeling of more tightening here at the top, or maybe even tightening through the cheeks. I definitely feel more tight sensation here at the top of the cheekbones where I worked. All right, let's move on to the next exercise. With this exercise, we're targeting the whole of the lower face. So our jawline, the space under the chin, the neck muscles. So for this one, we're going to wrap the lips in. And we're going to create a little magnetic pull between the lips. We wrap them in as tightly as we can. And then making sure, using your mirrors, that your mouth corners are even and in the same level. There are lines that straight away come up on the sides of the face. We're going to smooth them out with the index fingers, so they're not actually going to be there underneath the fingers. Now I want you with those mouth corners to smile up towards the temples. Again, you're going to engage those cheeks. You're going to keep the very tight wrap with the lips, and then holding all of those engagements and the fingers there to smooth out the lines, you're simply going to tilt the head back. So let's do that together. Hold it there and pull up the mouth corners even more. You're pulling them up towards the temples. Keep breathing. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. And then slowly release everything down. Take a breath in and out. Again, connecting to the lower face, maybe just feeling activation here through the jaw, through the chin, down into the neck. And let's move on to the next technique. Take our thumbs under the chin, so here, just in the fleshy part. And then we're going to take a little tilt back. So again, with a good posture, shoulders relaxed, little tilt back with the head. Now connect to your tongue and move the tongue up to the roof of the mouth behind your upper teeth. And we're going to start with the little presses of the tongue, pressing the tongue up to the roof of the mouth, holding it for 3 counts and releasing. We're going to do this for 10 repetitions. I don't know if you can see, essentially without my thumbs, every time that I press the tongue up, this muscle contracts. So the thumbs provide extra resistance and extra work for the muscles. Relax the rest of the face, your forehead, your eyes are relaxed. Beautiful, last one, and then we'll slowly relax it all down. We'll take a breath in and out. From here, we're moving straight onto the neck. Again, we're going to work with the tongue. For this one, I'd like you to place a hold over your collarbones here, just over the neck, with 1 hand or 2 hands, or whichever you prefer. Now from here, let's take a little tilt back again with our head. And now with your chin, see if you can move the chin up, really lengthen, feel a good pull through the front of the neck. Now from here again, bring the tongue up to the roof of the mouth and start continuously pressing into the roof of the mouth whilst holding the chin actively up. Relax your eyes and relax your forehead. So just making sure that you're not tensing everywhere else in the face, isolating just to the neck, the chin, and the tongue. Last one. Slowly relax and come back to center. Make sure that your neck is comfortable. If you need to stretch, then you can just bring the chin down a little bit to lengthen through the back of the neck, and then slowly bring the head back up. All right, let's target also the sides of the neck. So for the next one, we're going to work with the tongue again. This is going to be a slightly different position. So right hand will travel onto the left collarbone. We're going to come up into a nice posture here. Turn the head to the right side as a preparation and then tilt the head back. So again, this is a preparatory position. From that tilt now, I want you to take the tongue out between the lips and curl the tip of the tongue up towards the nose. This is called a gecko tongue, and this technique is brilliant for toning the sides of the neck and the sides of the jaw. So the tongue reaching up, the chin reaching up a little bit, making sure that you're holding your shoulders in a relaxed position and your eyes, forehead and eyebrows in relaxed position to breathe. Slowly bring the tongue in, come out of your tilt, and then come out of your turn. Come back to center. Again, just maybe a breath in here, and breathing out to rebalance. Taking your left hand onto your right collarbone, relaxing your shoulders, turning the head to the left side, and then from there tilting the head back. And again, preparing to work now with the tongue curls up towards the nose, over the top lip, reaching up a little bit with the chin. Keep breathing as you're keeping your forehead and your eyes relaxed. Wonderful. Slowly bringing everything back in. So we're coming back, reversing out of our neck tilt and turn, coming back to neutral. Another breath in and out. Now let's take our pinchy fingers. We finish with the collagen pinch on the neck and the face. So with my thumb, index finger and middle finger, I'm pressing right into the muscle, pinching into the muscle and the skin. Coming all the way up, waking up collagen and elastin in our skin. And then traveling up through the line of the jaw from the chin all the way out. And again, you can pinch this way, you can also pinch this way from the front, making sure that you're not dragging the muscles and the skin down. So we're pinching neutral to the face, pinch all the way through the lines from the chin to the mouth corners up towards the nostrils, pinch all the way around the cheeks. This is called rosy cheeks and gives us lovely glow, and it replumps the skin. We're activating the collagen and elastin through all the 3 layers of the skin. As we're breathing here, we're also allowing our muscles to relax and our nervous system to relax, which is beneficial for our overall health state. And coming onto the temples, from there, little pinch. Big breath in and out. Good. And gently relax your hands. Take another breath in and out. I'm finishing with 2 acupressure points for us to release tension in our facial muscles. Finding this acupressure point on your cheeks. So we're going into the midsection of the cheeks, on top of the cheekbones, but we're going to go right under the pupils of the eyes. You're going to apply a firm, medium to firm pressure here. And the idea with acupressure, you can close your eyes as you're starting. The idea with the acupressure is we're rebalancing energy. So we're rebalancing any stagnation, any stuck energy in our face and our energy meridians that run through the facial structure. So here, as we feel for a little bit of resonance under our finger pads, we're now going to start to circle on these acupressure points. Circling on these points, again stimulating the flow of energy and physically stimulating the flow of blood and lymph here. Keeping your face relaxed. This point acts as a relaxer for the cheek muscles. It also helps us to relax our eye muscles, especially the area under the eyes. And let's reverse those circles. So we're still in the same point, we just reverse the direction. And with acupressure, we're aiming for 15-20 seconds maybe on each point. If you've got time, you can stay in here for longer. It's only beneficial to stay for longer if you can. Good. And slowly opening the eyes and then repositioning this to the space between the eyebrows. This is a lovely acupressure point. Again, closing the eyes, finding a resonance under our finger pad. A resonance means you'll feel a little pulse, or like a little beating of the heart there underneath your finger pad. Sometimes people feel it, sometimes they don't feel it. It doesn't mean the energy is not there, it doesn't flow. And we're going to start to rotate on this point. This is a wonderful point for relaxing the whole of our facial structure. So starting from this space between the eyebrows, which is very prone to tension. Helps us to relax the forehead and the eyes. It helps us also to find that place of calm and focus and clarity. Relaxes and soothes us. Let's reverse the circular motion on this point, going in the opposite direction. Inhaling, exhaling. Wonderful. And then slowly open the eyes, relax your hand down, take another breath in and out. Thank you for doing this video with me, which focused on the face yoga exercises for your 40s plus skin and face needs. I hope that you enjoyed it and that your face feels like it's had a good, well-balanced workout. Please leave me a comment and a like. I love hearing your feedback. So if you have any, please leave it in the comments below. And if you're not a subscriber yet, do subscribe to my channel to receive videos every week on how to age naturally and gracefully. And if you're interested in having a personal face fitness program, I now offer online consultations plus a personalized video for you to keep to create a face toning program which is tailored to your face and to your aging issues. Details of this can be found on my website radiantyears.co.uk/faceyoga. Have a lovely day today and I'll see you very soon.